B?
What's up? This your boy Beezy, you know, doing a solo review, or might I say tag team review with the homie Ken. He don't, you know, formerly known as Kenj, but now he's going the grown man route, I think.
Yeah,
you know, going it's over. Today we're gonna be reviewing Sean Price and M-Phazes' Land of the Crooks. Sean Price, you know, legendary Brooklyn MC, and M-Phazes is an underrated producer, very underrated producer from Australia. Worked with Skyzoo, Jean Grey, just to name a few dope MCs that he's worked with. And started off with what? Bag of shit.
Bag of shit. I'm not touching that bag of shit because there's shit on the bag.
Okay, bag of shit. I thought, like, you know, Sean Price, you know, like I say, if you've been listening to Sean Price since the Boot Camp Click era, you know he's that in your face bully type rap, don't fuck with me type rap. But he also has a comedic value in his rhymes, and I think Bag of Shit is a perfect example of the comedic value that Sean Price brings on the mic, because this is not the first time he's done this. He's done this plenty of times on the mic, and I thought Bag of Shit was a perfect way, a good way to start the this EP. You know, it is an EP.
Yeah, open it up, you know, a little light, you know,
a little light, yeah, a little bit of humor,
yeah,
you know, a little bit too. That's right. You know, that's cool. I like that. I like that from Sean Price. I'm glad he was able to start off that way, and he gave you some "Don't fuck with me" bars at the same time as giving you the funny comedic value to the song. What you think of Dump in the Gut?
Dump in the Gut. Yeah. I like that joint. Was that? Wait a second. Is that the one with Matthew on it?
No.
Or was that the one? No. That's the other one.
That's with the Big Boy sample.
Yeah. But Dump in the Gut was dope, man. Again, it's Sean P, you know, doing what he do, and I think the thing about Sean P, that, you know, needs to be mentioned is that he's been in this game for so long, man, and he's doing the same thing. He's finding different ways to talk about the same thing, and I think that shows the level of creativity that he has. And like you said, he's able to be funny, he can be serious, he can be gutter, and he never seems to bore you. And that to me is dope. So with this particular EP, opening up with Bag of Shit, and then doing the Dump in the Gut, and then doing this, you know, it kind of giving you a quick strike into who he is as an artist, you know, and like real quick.
Murder type shit with Marciano, I thought was a great track. I thought for them two being such like street, grimy, gritty type New York rappers, I thought both of them. And this ain't the first time they collaborate. They collaborate off Random Acts as well before. So I thought Marciano and Sean Price complement each other well over the M-Phazes. Shout out to M-Phazes too with the different type of drum sounds he was using on this project, man. You know, usually M-Phazes is known for like the really big sounding drums. I think with this one he did a good job of keeping it like that gritty New York type of sound drums on here on this project, which I didn't think M-Phazes was capable of doing. Which is why, again, he's so underrated as a producer. I think he is so slept on. I thought Murder Type Shit with Marciano was a good one. This is another one that's also close to standout track with Murder Type Shit remix with Guilty Simpson, produced by Small Professor. Which we already knew. If you checked out Small Professor in Guilty Simpson project, landed, what's that? What's that one called? Highway Robbery. You can tell the chemistry was not lost. And Guilty Simpson and Sean Price on Murder Type Shit remix, they delivered it again. Yeah. Highway
Robbery kind of feels a little bit more like an album. It's really dope. You guys should check that out and cop that too. While this one, you know, it's still dope, but it's just kind of sort of like a collection of songs. But don't matter, the shit's still fucking dope. So it don't matter what you get as long as the music is good. But yeah, definitely check out that Highway Robbery. But back to this shit though.
Murder Type Shit, Small. What you think about that? What you think about Guilty Simpson?
Man, I think, man, Guilty, man, like coming off Highway Robbery and some of the lines that he had on that, man, like I was really looking forward to hearing him and Sean P, you know, pair up on this one, man. Just coming off that high, man, and Guilty, man, he delivered. He delivered, dog. So yeah, man, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
What's that line he said? Oh, I can't remember that line. Guilty said something about 6 feet under. What was that line? You quoted it before too.
I turned a house party into a six foot drop.
Yeah, I was like
Highway Robbery.
Yeah, I thought it ended. I thought this project. This is a really short, quick project, man. 5 tracks. It comes in. Sean Price give you what Sean Price is known for. M-Phazes give you that New York gritty sound. And then what's Land of Crooks? You still didn't find out on that one?
I think Land of the Crooks beats. That's the one with Rob, Billy, Dance, and Matthew. Remember it had the, because remember you were saying earlier, it had that sample.
Oh, it had that J. Rue the Damager sample on there. They used that J. Rue the Damager off of the original. Yes, Brooklyn's the Barrel. Yeah, Land of the Crooks, yes, Brooklyn the Barrel. And I thought that was cool how they used that J. Rue the Damager sample from the Sunrise in the East album, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it is. But I thought that was another one of them standout tracks on here, on this project as a whole. It was gritty. Dudes came in rhyming. They was gutter. You know, this is the type of stuff, if you don't like the fluffy stuff, if you don't, you know, if you don't like the fluffy rap, this album is for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the fluffy at heart. It's not for the fluffy at heart. It's not for the fluffy at heart. It's for the gritty, grimy dudes that like that hardcore, you know, that boom bap type of sound, man. And I think if you like that, this EP is good for you. It's good for me because I love it. You know, I love that type of stuff. So I love this EP. This was definitely, you know, it wasn't nothing all, you know, out creative, or they wasn't crazy with the instrumentation and like that. It was just M-Phazes giving you, showing you, it was M-Phazes showing you that he can give you boom bap New York sound as well. So I like this project a lot. I thought it was good. You know, like Ken said, check out that Highway Robbery with Guilty Simpson and Small Professor as well, because you get a small taste of Small Professor on this track, on the Murder Type Shit remix. So go check out that EP. And I like this project. Go pick it up. Sean P, keep doing your thing. I want Sean P to stay. Same thing with Marciano. I want Sean P to stay in this lane. Don't even do nothing different. I think I said this on the last album review to him. Do like a street concept album. I would like for you to do like a storytelling concept album, because I know you're good enough to do that. So I would like to see him, if I was to see him venture off, do something, do that. But still keep it that New York same Sean Price sound that you've been sticking with. But that's it.
Yeah, man, no, I fuck with this. It's a quick listen. You know, you get Sean P doing what Sean P does, doing what he does best. You know, first four or five tracks, and then after that you get the instrumentals, and you can rock out to that too. Oh yeah. And then there's the even little
stems for like the verses and all that stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean you get a good collection of product when you buy this album. So definitely go cop it and support it, man, and add it to your collection. You know, it's worth it.